Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer starts by saying the bike is surprisingly well-made, sturdy, and faster than they expected, especially considering the price. It's so enjoyable to ride that it's become their main mode of transportation, even leading them to forego buying a car. Living near the beach makes it even harder to resist hopping on. Initially, our reviewer had purchased a regular pedal assist bike elsewhere, but quickly realized it wasn't the right fit, particularly since it wasn't much cheaper than this electric bike. Some time ago, the client contacted Amazon about the battery not performing as strongly as expected. Amazon offered to replace the entire bike, which seemed like a good solution at the time, providing a fresh battery and bike. However, after receiving the replacement, the tires were different. An agreement was reached to swap the tires from the original bike. Unfortunately, both bikes were then stolen. Only one was recovered, but it was in rough shape. Thanks to the company and Amazon's assistance, our reviewer wasn't left with a significant financial loss, as Amazon initially charged them for the unreturned original bike. After reaching out, Amazon refunded the charge, and the company acted like a second family, sending replacement parts to get the bike running again. The company has provided support and understanding for months, sending numerous parts without expecting payment. The reviewer expresses deep gratitude for their willingness to help, even though they weren't obligated to. As for the bike itself, it provides an exhilarating ride. Cruising on the beach is so much fun that the reviewer unintentionally rode over 20 miles. The ride is smooth, and the battery, while not the best, can still last for 40-50 miles or even more on full throttle with minimal pedaling. Overall, if you're looking for a well-made, affordable bike and a company that stands behind its product, this one is worth considering. The reviewer believe.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer purchased the electric bike several months ago and has logged around 500 miles on it. They primarily use it for mountain biking on easy to intermediate trails, forest dirt roads, and a little bit on pavement. Being 510 and 185 pounds, our reviewer finds the bike a good fit. They typically ride in speed setting 1 on trails and dirt roads, maintaining speeds between 5 and 15 mph. Settings 2 or 3 are used on paved roads to reach around 20 mph, and the higher settings haven't been necessary. However, this client found some areas needing improvement. The rear shock bottomed out frequently, even on moderate bumps, leading to replacement with a basic spring shock. The front shock also lacked responsiveness on small rocks and gravel, prompting an upgrade to a RockShox Silver. A chain guard was added to prevent chain drops on rough terrain. The bike is quite heavy, around 65 pounds, making stopping on steep inclines challenging. The reviewer experienced a fall on a 25-degree slope due to inadequate braking power, and ended up upgrading the brake disc from 160 to 180. They also noted that the battery charge port cover needs to be removed to detach the battery. Charging from 30% to full takes about 5-6 hours, and a noticeable power decline occurs below 50% battery. The reviewer gets about 45 miles per charge, with roughly 30% battery remaining. The monitor screen is difficult to read in daylight but displays essential information like trip distance, voltage, and speed. After logging 600 miles, the bike was still performing well, especially after the front shock replacement. It was discovered that the rear shock travel is limited due to a design flaw. After a year and 1,700 miles, the reviewer says the bike still runs well. The online technical and sales support is excellent. Overall, as a 79-year-old rider, the reviewer is happy with the bike.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer is absolutely thrilled with their recent purchase. They say their wife got something similar to her mountain bike, but the scooter was more their style, reminding them of their motorcycle. They're completely in love with it. They found it to be sturdy, straightforward to assemble, and simple to use. Their only suggestion would be for the manufacturer to create an unboxing and demo video. They found others online which made getting started even smoother. The primary reason they bought these scooters was for an upcoming trip to Zion National Park, where rentals are quite expensive. Paying considerably less than what some folks are spending on similar models, this client feels like they got a real bargain. At 6 feet tall and around 230 pounds, they report the scooter works perfectly for them, and they particularly enjoy the pedal assist feature. Their daughter and her boyfriend, who is even taller and quite muscular, also tested out the scooters and loved them. This reviewer has already put the scooter through its paces, tackling hills, gravel roads, and off-road trails. They even took a longer ride to test the battery life, and they found everything to be as advertised. It operates quietly, and the pedal assist is seamless, providing a noticeable boost without being jarring. If they had to pick one minor drawback, it would be the lack of adjustability in the handlebars, but they consider that a luxury rather than a necessity. They easily added some accessories like a water bottle holder, phone mount, and saddlebags in anticipation of their trip. However, there was one significant problem encountered. The pedals are of poor quality. After only a handful of rides, they cracked and broke, indicating a structural failure.
That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let's chat. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.